Welcome to the Rainmaker Edge Perspective, your best destination podcast for the cutting-edge methods and strategies to take your business to the next level using the latest marketing technology. Brought to you by Rainmaker Reputation. Tune in and stay ahead of the curve with us.
Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. You know, as a business owner myself, I can't help but feel like this latest news about TikTok could really shake things up for all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this isn't just some tech industry gossip. This is something that could directly affect how businesses connect with their customers.
We're talking about an article from Search Engine Journal from December 10th, 2024. And the title kind of says it all. TikTok's Fight for Survival, the latest updates and impacts on advertisers.
Definitely a must-read for anyone using TikTok for business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's break it down. This whole situation is pretty intense with legal battles and deadlines, and it's a lot to keep track of.
Well, the biggest thing right now is that TikTok filed an emergency motion on December 9th to try and block this law that could basically ban the app in the U.S. by January 2025. It's a last-ditch effort to buy some time while they appeal to the Supreme Court.
So it sounds like they're really fighting to stay in the game. But what exactly is behind this potential ban? I mean, Why are lawmakers so concerned about TikTok?
It all boils down to TikTok's Chinese ownership and the possibility of user data falling to the wrong hands. Lawmakers are saying it poses a national security risk.
Right. And these concerns have been around for a while, haven't they?
Yeah.
I mean, didn't we see a similar push to ban TikTok back in 2020?
Exactly. This isn't a new issue, but the pressure is definitely on this time around. A ruling on December 6th upheld the law that requires ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, to sell its U.S. operations by January 19th, 2025. And if that doesn't happen, a ban could very well be the next step.
Wow. So the clock is ticking. But it sounds like TikTok isn't going down without a fight. They're denying these claims and saying that they've taken steps to protect U.S. user data.
Right. Their big play is this initiative called Project Texas, which basically aims to store all U.S. user data on American soil. They're trying to show that they're serious about data security and ease those national security worries.
So they're trying to build some trust there. But the question is, are lawmakers convinced?
Well, that's the big unknown. The article suggests that there's still a lot of skepticism and that lawmakers aren't entirely sold on TikTok's efforts.
I mean, for us business owners, it sounds like this whole thing could get pretty messy. What does all this legal back and forth actually mean, in practical terms?
Yeah, the article really lays out the potential impact on advertisers. It's not looking good, especially for those who've put a lot of resources into TikTok.
Right. I mean, it's a huge platform, especially with younger demographics.
Exactly. And if the ban goes through, the most immediate consequence would be campaign disruptions, thing of paused campaigns or even canceled ones. That means potentially throwing away ad spend and losing all that momentum you've built.
Ouch. That would definitely hurt.
Yeah.
Are there any other platforms businesses could use as alternatives if TikTok shuts down?
Well, the article does mention options like Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. They're trying to tap into that same short-form video style. But it also points out that TikTok has this kind of unique culture and reach. It's not something you can just easily replicate.
So even if there are other platforms out there, it wouldn't be a simple switch. Businesses would have to really rethink their whole approach.
Exactly. It's not just about finding a new platform. It's about understanding how each one works. The audiences are different. The content might need to be different. The strategies, too.
And I imagine this is especially difficult for businesses with tighter budgets.
Absolutely. The article highlights the concerns for smaller businesses and creators who rely heavily on TikTok. They might not have the same resources or flexibility as bigger companies to handle these kinds of major shifts.
So they would really bear the brunt of this if TikTok were to go away.
Potentially, yeah. They would need to find new ways to connect with their audience and maintain that engagement, which could be a real uphill battle.
It's a lot to process, for sure. So where do we go from here? It seems like TikTok's future is really up in the air, and the outcome could have a domino effect on the whole digital marketing world.
Absolutely. The situation is constantly changing. The article emphasizes that this legal battle is far from over. I mean, the Supreme Court could get involved. TikTok might find a way to meet the requirements of the law, or the ban might actually happen. It's really a waiting game at this point.
Yeah, a lot of uncertainty swirling around. So for all the business owners out there listening, the message is pretty clear. The future of TikTok in the U.S. is a question mark, and that could have a direct impact on your marketing plans.
Exactly. This whole situation really shows how important it is to stay informed about these developments and to start thinking about how your business would adapt if TikTok suddenly became unavailable.
Well, thanks for breaking all of this down with us. This deep dive into TikTok's uncertain future has definitely given us a lot to consider. Until next time, everyone, stay informed and stay flexible.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Rainmaker's Edge Perspective. We hope you gained valuable insights and feel inspired to tackle the friction in your business with smart marketing tech. Remember, leveraging tech with the right strategy can give you that edge you are seeking. Before we finish, a word from our sponsor. If you are ready to take your business to the next level, Rainmaker Reputation AI CRM offers a powerful CRM solution tailored for entrepreneurs just like you. Say goodbye to the manual drudgery and hello to the freedom to focus on what moves your bottom line. Visit Rainmaker Reputation. That's rainmakerreputation.com. Until next time, stay on the Rainmaker's Edge.